Alright, we're into map number 2. It's going to be again a fast altar and death knight from 120 to look for some harassment across the map. Yeah, the end of that last game was absolutely brutal. But like really brutal. A little bit disappointed by Infi, to be honest. Like sometimes he just plays so insanely well and like just looks so good, and in that last game I don't know what it was. Like not pulling back the Archmage at the lab and not making sure that he got Mountain King level 3, that's like... You would never expect that. Like that mistake from Infi, I think. 6th Acolyte will summon the Tomb of Relics. So that prevents him from losing a little bit of gold here from pulling one of these guys. And on the other side we're gonna have the usual Archmage. Does Infi play a similar style, or does he try to expand here on Amazonia? It seems like 120 absolutely does not want to allow Infi to expand. That's why he's on him from the get-go. He doesn't creep a single camp. He goes across the map with Rod of Necromancy, saves full mana to make sure he can steal the important creeps and be as annoying as possible. Thought if you ever thought of growing a beard, I think you might look splendidly with it. Also, hi everybody. I thought about it, and then I tried to grow one for months and it was patchy and it looked pathetic, and I was like, nope, not for me. Thought now we learn how to play against Undead with human. Yeah, I didn't learn much in that game one, I can tell you that. I was rather sad. I'm surprised no more Undeads pull this camp here. I was trying to provoke this Lightning Shield, by the way, I think. Maybe make it be used on something else. Can he get the steal? Nope. And this time 120 will creep a little bit here. At least get this item over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
That was just one single death coil, gets a mantle. Might just finish the camp. Acolyte does die. Forgot the tome, bro. People are gonna lose it on YouTube if you don't pick that up, Infi. You might want to be careful. And this time we have the 4th farm, so it's gonna be an expansion. I'm happy he's trying this. And knowing Infi is gonna be more than the traditional 5 militia. How many we got? 6 so far. And then if he sees the Death Knight being on him, he might send even more. I like that it's oh my god, actually, this changes everything. I'm surprised that 120 wasn't there to prevent that from happening, because then if you can prevent these guys from using slow and storm bolts, it's just so much easier to clip this. That's gonna be a steal, yeah. Very nicely done. Still taking a bunch of damage on the militia here. If you're 120 here, you want to be targeting the peasants. You don't really care about anything else. He's already got so many skeletons and still a bunch of mana as well. So many of these peasants are gonna go down. I feel like he should have sent more. More than 6, just make it 8. You need to be fighting everything at once. One more peasant is gonna die. Oh my god, he's Death Knight. Getting a ton of XP. 120 is like, you wanna fight the creeps, I'll kill all of your peasants. Was trying to go for the golem here, but not quite able to get it, and he's all out of skeletons now. And I like that Infi doesn't send that as militia, he sends that as like regular peasants, because then he can start building that expo ASAP. 5 would be enough, actually. So level 2.3. He's getting the 2nd Fiend now. Not much more harassment potential unless he wanted to try and sneak in there. And 120 already has quite a bit of wood because he had 3 ghouls very actively doing this. So I really like that he's like, you know what? I don't need to focus that much on the wood mining right now. I'll just go and creep this real quick. And that's gonna give him, or bring him a lot closer to level 3. Yeah, that Fiend is deep in enemy territory. Greater healing's massive to have also here on an Archmage, by the way. Damn, that Lightning Shield actually prevented him from doing this full camp, which would have given him level 3. Yeah, he needs more wood now. 210. If he wants to start tier 3 ASAP and then go into Lich. Skeletons going past everything. Arcane Tower not quite ready yet. I really like getting a Shredder here. I think maybe getting one less Footman. Then again, he could just lose one maybe.
Player's forces are under attack.
Some nice saves. Does he get a shop just for that? Ooh. Who wins? I think the skeletons. Yeah, you want to make sure you deny that XP. Look, this guy would love to get level 3. I think he should just buy boots on Archmage. He's got at least 1 claw. And with greater healing, it can't really die. I like the shop. It's not looking bad, I think, for Infi. But obviously the Death Knight getting this close to level 3 is a little scary. And this time we didn't have a fast tier 3, by the way. He's even grabbing one more ziggurat already to make sure he can start a statue instead of being stuck at 30 out of 30. So the tier 3 is going to be delayed. Oh my god, if he gets that, he's going to be like 1 pixel away from his level. Oh, get it! Oh my god, I didn't think he was going to get this much. So he has only 1 coil available. If Archmage didn't have greater healing, it actually would make sense to target it, but now it's got like a bunch of HP items already, plus the greater healing. 1 statue now starts. I expect tier 3 to start now, yep. Just as he got enough food, really slick macro. Oh, I put the scoreboard wrong. Just realized. Give me a sec, I'll change that. Sorry guys. Even though, I mean, technically, Infi killed a couple skeletons last game, so I feel like he should be awarded the 1-0. Cap. Is there supply to Luca in Warcraft 3? Yes. It's not nearly as relevant. It's a lot about like upkeep in this game. Just gonna be looking to try to trade against Footman here. Prevent human from creeping. He's already mining quite a bit by having this expo.
Forces are under attack.
Fiend taking some damage. Gonna coil on time. It's tough. He didn't go for defend, did he? Yeah, we got a Shredder now being added on. The skeleton's running around. Maybe, yeah, he's gonna force militia maybe. 120 is such sick micro.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think you need defend against this style, but Infi seems to want to play without it. He's gonna get a surround. That's gonna force a TP. Or, oof, he almost couldn't transfer on time. So he did go defend, yeah, okay. I was like, this is a bit weird. Bliss 90 with a 10 bucks. You're casting well. I like how well you analyze the game, especially when a human play. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, human's my race, so it's gonna be technically my area of expertise, right? What a human's playing. That's a lot of towers, by the way, but these started only now, so if he goes across the map with Fiends, he can get some easy cancels. He's waiting for the tier 3 to finish so he can get Orb, and he's gonna get what I'm gonna guess is gonna be again a Dark Ranger. This is a little awkward because his Death Knight is not here for Aura. Actually, this will finish on time now. What composition does Infi go for, though? That's too many towers, I feel like. That's gonna delay like addition of anything, because these are somewhat costly. If you want to go for Arcane Sanctum, you need to drop it now. This blacksmith was already made, so at least that's that. I can't believe, by the way, that once upon a time against Undead, humans would go 2 racks, or 2 barracks knights, and 2 workshop flying machines, and it would work. I feel like today, if you did that, Undead would just make like 6 banshees with master, and then you just lose because he takes like all of your knights. Yeah, I did update the score, guys. Remember, there's the 3 minutes delay. Oh my god, that Lich is gonna be a beast. The lightning shield. Oh my god. Is it? Wait, does he TP? He's gonna get creepjack for sure after this. This lightning shield did so much damage. Oh my goodness. That was insane. Oh, he has no TP, by the way. Oh my god, 120, what the fuck are you doing? Oh! I guess he does have Nova. Yeah, he wouldn't have died anyway, but that was scary for a second. He almost debated him. He should have let him get surrounded. Level 3 Lich. So I guess 120 just expands now, right? And also, where's the workshops? Or like workshop, rather. You need to just get 1. You can get 2 though. If you have the economy, which he does. Maybe drop 1 more here. This is the part where you take complete map control. Oh my god. He's not going Dark Ranger. Todd, can you enable VidSync for improved FPS? Ha ha ha, yeah, sure. I like that he steals this. What did he get? Lightning Shield. You need to send one ghoul there, maybe. Ooh, he's trying to go for the... That's gonna get intercepted. Good lord. Oh my god, the destroyer messed him up, by the way. You want a piece of me? Nova! What do you get? Oh, he's going, he's getting web. Do you go Carrion or Sleep? Oh my god. Okay, he needs to get out.
A player's forces are under attack.
You know what you do here, by the way, guys? You buy a sapper. When you see the expo starting, you go all the way on the right hand side and then boom! You blow this up. Okay, so he's got staff. Archmage was staffed out. I like the two tanks because it's gonna put a lot of pressure on undead. There's like, you have many options. I think one of the best things you can do with this is you buy a Zeppelin and then you choose whether you go for this gold mine or this one. I think maybe the expo is better because usually there's not going to be many towers nearby to help. And 120 has a big wood problem, by the way. Look at this, he has 20 wood and 700 gold. I feel like he should have crept this and bought a Shredder maybe. Like this could definitely come back to bite him in the butt. Having a TP also would be nice. Almost level 4 here. Maybe Dreadlord alone? Yeah, if you get Carrion level 2 here, or even Sleep level 2, it's just gonna be so massive. Nice item. Ziggurat gonna start there. He's just gonna send the tank across the map without a Zeppelin or anything. Where's the other one? The other one's kinda lagging behind. And now he goes into a ton of flying machines. No upgrades so far, I think. He's killing his own peasants, which I really like. You need to free supply. Like, you wanna go to 80, and you already got that one that's got you covered with the wood income. Like, perfectly. Alright, here we go. Tank is there. He's gonna wanna look to kinda bait with the tank, or like fight the army and let the tank do the work in the meantime. Knight taking a ton of damage. Death Knight's gonna be targeted down here. Web goes down on a lot of these flying machines. He could pull back the destroyer. We've got only a single one. Carrion landing on almost everything here. Mountain King's gonna clap. The tanks are getting targeted by ghouls, but ghouls fucking suck terribly against tanks. So they're gonna kill them in like 6 years. Lich getting surrounded. He has the greater invuln. He's gonna pop that. One more Nova on that knight that gets staffed out. That means no more staff for the hero. So the Mountain King is gonna get targeted, but he has the greater healing here. That's gonna be some target fire. That Lich is in a little bit of a scary position here, kinda in the middle of everything. Usually when that greater invuln will end, that's gonna get targeted, but MK gets targeted first, and that last Michael Jordan 3-pointer from far away from the Lich is gonna take out the Mountain King, as the gold mine on the expo got taken out. And I think Paladin will die. They don't have the cooldown yet. And like, this is the scary part now, is that the zeros, they're gonna spin out of control XP wise. Because not only did he defend here, and obviously it's annoying that he lost his expo, but he can just retake it here. And by the way, 100 wood, just buy a Shredder, dude, like. Because then he could even sacrifice his ghouls. He might just wait until he has enough wood to restart the expo right off the bat, but I mean, his zeros are just gonna scare him so hard this game. And if he's like, you know what, I know you're probably gonna do this down there, I need to finish this camp before you get there. And he starts that, but the problem is, Archmage is not the hero that needs the XP. These two are. Like, we don't give a shit about Archmage. I feel like maybe he should have sent the 2 tanks here with a Zeppelin, and then went there with his army to creep this, and then... Basically, Undead would have to make a choice. Does he defend here with his army, or does he come here to prevent that? If he comes here, then you just pull back, and then this is doing damage, and vice versa. Yeah, I mean, Archmage is gonna get 5, right? Like, actually, Claws plus 12 is pretty sick. He didn't have Orb? That's really quite unacceptable. I think he might be able to kill like the heroes very easily if he gets orb here. Tome of Agility is nice too. Oh! They came from... Yeah, that Dreadlord's not joking around, guys. He needs orb really bad. Oh, he puts orb on the MK. I don't like that. You should give aura to MK. Oh, he bought 2. Oh no, he transferred. You should give aura to MK and give this to Archmage, because then he's gonna hit even harder. I mean, obviously there is some value in having the Robe of Magi on MK for the extra mana pool, but... Level 2 Pala is super important. You can survive so much longer with 1 Divine Shield, so I think maybe creeping this would be nice, but... I don't know if the undead doing the creeping inside the map. Hood of Cunning was found on the other big camp. He needs some more invulns. He put both invulns actually on his non-Death Knight heroes, so the Death Knight is going to be a little bit more exposed. 78 supply for Infi. These guys are like, we have no purpose. Surround, surround. Trying to block the way. Here we go. Dreadlord's gonna take a ton of damage. He needs to card that. Where's the sleep? Might be forced to use the invuln here pretty early. Sleeps the Archmage. Wait, what? Pretty sure the Pala or the Mountain King is what you want to be sleeping here. Knight taking a ton of damage. He's getting targeted down. He cars just on time. Oh my god. Invuln. Yeah, the orb actually reduced the coal healing here so much as well. And that Expo is gonna die again, but as long as the defense is there, he can just re-expand again. And the main base will mine out eventually here. And it's not like 120 really lost units here. And again, his zeros, they're getting so freaking scary. And he has his own brilliance here in the statues. Yeah, there's still creeps down there. So 64 sorry, against 74. Finally we're seeing some upgrades, 1-1 already. The good thing about armor is that it not only upgrades the knights but also the flying machines. And he's getting 2 more tanks. You know what the best thing is you can do with those tanks? Honestly, get a Zeppelin, drop them here, attack that gold mine. It's just gonna be so hard for undead to defend. Yeah, there's no more creeps. So the entire map has been crept now. And undead has so much more gold left. He basically has the starting 20k. 19, almost 20k, and here we have only 12k left. Both main bases gonna man out at about the same time, maybe a little bit later for human. But remember, this one gives some gold back too. 120 didn't even need to go for Banshees or anything here. I think I like the choice of just grabbing some A-bombs at the front to do the tanking with Disease Cloud. A couple upgrades would have been nice. Like, I mean, when you have this many Fiends, even getting their +1 attack can be pretty good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Lich is always ready. He has only... okay, he's got Invuln on his 2 lower HP heroes. I guess he's got Gyro Bomb and he wants to nuke that gold mine. Oh, he's doing what I said! That's gonna die so fast. So that's why Infi's standing there to threaten on the left side. While he's gonna look to blow up that gold mine. I don't know why he's moving back to the right. He should really be standing there, at the edge of where he would engage usually. Finally, listen to me. Stormbolt being used. He's just keeping him busy while this does the work again. But he needs to kill units. Infi needs to kill some statues, he needs to kill fiends, he's gonna take one out pretty fast. Paladin uses Divine Shield as he gets level 2 pretty quickly. One more fiend dies. New kill with the beats, thank you very much. That Pala is gonna be in real danger. I'm surprised he didn't get more than one single staff, by the way. Lich getting targeted down, he's still got the invuln. The Expo died extremely fast. He could pick that up, but he's busy microing in the fight right now. He's just gonna evacuate. 1 tank for 1 Expo. 60 supply for 120. Against the 74 of Infi who's pulling back now. that Mountain King is getting awfully close to level 3. Double Ice Tower here. He still has quite a bit of mana to work with. By the way, Lich level 5 and Death Knight level 5 is a massive game changer if you can get that. Already having Sleep level 2 and Carrion Swarm level 2. Yeah, you need one more staff I think here. On Mountain King or something, then you staff a first knight. You kinda let undead believe that you don't have any more staff. They target you here and then you can still staff it out. Oh my god. This is really bad. Destroyer. I mean, there is flying machines covering it. Oh my god, he's trapped. What does he do? Where does he go? This is really bad. Rescue mission, SEAL Team 6. He needs to move out, he needs to do something. He didn't get a second staff, by the way, which really baffles me. He's gonna evacuate through the right side. He should just attack this with the destroyer, coil it, and then Carrion Swarm from close enough. The gold mine is out. What do you even kill here? Going for the slaughterhouse. Actually, these upgraded knights are doing. Oh my god, they got 3-0. He's gonna kill that? That's a pretty important building for a broke undead. And he goes again for the expo. Oh my god. I cannot believe that Infi is still putting up that good a fight. Oh yeah, that's the right choice! Carrion! What the fuck was that? Is there like invisible unit here that I can't see? Completely whiffed. He forces this back, one single knight getting caught here. On the other side, one Fiend was out of position. Lich, 1 pixel from level 5. Death Knight already got it. Infi might be forced to TP here in a second. Both players mined out their main base. Dreadlord now coming back to help fight against this, but that means that this can drop again. I guess it's low enough that it wouldn't do much. Nuke, anything? At that point I was like, shut up, you're not killing anything. So we got a pretty important slaughterhouse here in the middle of all this. And he killed like 1 or 2 fiends. Maybe remake the slaughterhouse like here, safer. Less than 10,000 gold, which is still pretty ridiculous. Like on this map, the expos just have so much gold. And here we've got 20k. 80 supply for Infi, some amazing upgrades, 3-2. And he's getting, oh my god, he's gonna get 3-3. And we still have that one tank here, which was rejoined by another one. That's full hit points. So he's 5-5-4 and half. Here we have Mountain King level 3. I don't know if he went clap level 2. Yeah, he went clap level 2. That was Stormbolt level 1 here. Knights gonna be targeted down and one of them gets staffed pretty early here. Tanks going to town. Oh, that gold mine attack with the acolytes that are not doing anything maybe. Ghouls fighting against the water elementals. Dreadlord taking a ton of damage here. Orbs putting in a ton of work on both sides. Wreckers being targeted down. One more big clap in the middle of the army. Lich might have to pop the invuln here in a second. Frost armor being used. Mountain King. It's gonna use its own invuln here. There is no staff available here right now for the human player. Another clap lands. The gold mine survived. Carrion Swarm lands on almost everything. And Dreadlord is almost out of mana there. It's not got much. Lich and Death Knight still got quite a bit to work with. Yeah, the gold mine looks like it's surviving. Is there a coil? Oh, that actually misses as the bomb dies. And Infi's gonna TP with 64 supply against the 35 of 120, who held on. I really think he should have used the Acolyte that weren't, like, just to even tank a little bit, to block some unit off, to have ready for Dark Ritual, to get some mana back for the Lich. Like, you might as well. That guy's on a mission. I think Infi won. 69 supply. You might want to kill all these peasants because they're pretty useless now. Maybe keep a few here in case you lose these, but that's not gonna happen. Only having one statue is a big problem. He needs one more ASAP. I think Infi traded well enough here that he just wins. Because his army is just going to be far superior. He can just keep on attacking like this. And also when Pala gets level 3, like it's pretty bad news. 3-3 upgrades is insane. He's even going to send... I mean, he has 5,000 wood, guys. Maybe it's time this guy finally joined the fight. It is an Abom really bad. And keep in mind, he's not going to have any destroyer, I think. Because he needs both of these statues. Yeah, he needs an Abom. One more Fiend. So funny, these ghouls were there like pretty much the whole game. They kept on fighting with water elementals. You know what would be sick? What actually would have changed the game here is if he left one Fiend here and he had vision on the high ground. And when the Zeppelin got close here, it would have gotten webbed instantly. Because then they would have been trapped in the Zeppelin up until it died. And upon coming out, it would have been stunned, so the tanks would be attacking super slow on top of being slowed by the Nerubian tower. 45 against 65. And Infi is about ready to put an end to this game here. Archmage getting a ton of damage, and he's gonna die! Oh my god. Alright, well that happens. Very nice sleep here on the Paladin. Actually allowed him to kill that. Now it's gonna be time for the Mountain King to get targeted. Remember, the Archmage was the hero that had the staff. So that means there is no staff now. He transfers the invuln. Expansion dies in the meantime. Is there a coil? Doesn't even know what to kill. This is just gonna evacuate. Oh my god. That was so close. That's not. He's gonna go down. And I mean, he's broke. Can he get the Mountain King? He's trying to get the Nova. He's not fast enough with Aurora. He remade Expo. That means he cannot remake Death Knight. It looks like that MK will escape. Oh my god. What a silly game. No, he's on the left. He's on the left, dude. On the left. I think this is GG. Yep. Infi ties up the score.